What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of DJ Odyssey. On today's video, we are breaking down this Afro song. I made this in one of my cookups, so I decided that every cookup will also have a breakdown so that you guys can understand what was on my mind when I decided to make such a thing. So if you haven't seen the cookup, check the link in the description, and also I'll link it up here. So this is the song that we're breaking down today. So let's break this down very simple. Number one is the drums, a kick to be specific. This is the kick. Just a simple kick, 4 steps. You don't do much to it. And I added a tom on top. Another tom. And I added a top loop. This is how it sounds. And I also added a shaker loop. This is how it sounds. And together they sound like this. So one thing you have to notice is that everything that has the high frequencies, make sure that you keep it a little bit lower as well. What we as the people consume, we consume more highs than we consume the lows. That's why a bass will play, but you wouldn't be able to. Some people will not be able to hear that bass. So the highs are always the thing that's loud. So when it comes to shakers and that top, make sure that you probably play it a little bit lower so that it doesn't cover everything on the song. You understand? Just a little bit on volume, you know. And then I added a hi-hat. That's how it goes. And then I added another hi-hat. That's how it goes. So together we have something like this. And I added a clap. That's how it looks. Another clap. This one comes through every 2 bars. Easy stuff, you know. And then a hit, which comes every 4 bars but placed like the clap. Just like that. And then we move on to the snare, which now sounds like this. And listening to it now, I feel like I could have just reduced the low frequencies from the clap, from the snare, maybe a little bit like. And I also try to EQ it a little bit more. I'll get to it. I have a percussion loop here. It sounds like this. And also 2 crashes, which the other one are reversed. Looks like this when it's reversed, but otherwise it's a crash, and the other one is just a crash. And then you have it going like this. Very simple. So now we can move on to the bass. The phase bass, it's a plug bass, which comes from Nexus. It's a UK Pikes from Plugged, and it sounds like this. Also, the sample pack that I used on this track is Afro House Universe sample pack number 4. Make sure you get it. It's out. It's amazing. And I added a bass from GMS. Sounds like this. And I automated something here. I automated the cutoff here from the filter there so that it can go higher. And it sounds. can notice it keeps going higher. And that's it for the bass. And I also needed a sub bass for the bass. And I used E flute from DXN. This is it. And it sounds like this. And now let's get into the melodic stuff. I'll start off with a pad. So the pad sounds like this. As you already know how I like to explain it, root note, the fifth of it, and the root note again, a higher octave. And it sounds like that. And then I used type, angel strings, and then on the EQ of it, the first EQ, I was just cutting off the high frequency so that it doesn't become too bright. And then the next EQ was me trying to make sure that it comes in gradually like this. As you can see it moving up like this. It will just get to a point where it's like that. That's how it goes. I added a plug also from Hype. This one's called Detuned Metallic Lead. Sounds like this. Just the melody in my head. And then also has the same type of automation here. If you look at it. Very simple stuff. And when to get to this point, there's another pad that comes in also from Hype. I needed something that's going to be a little bit bright, so it goes like this. Very dope. You come to this point of the song where I added like a plug from Hive this time. It's called Omnisaw. Sounds like this. So make sure that you mess around with the velocities a little bit. I just do 4 of them and then do the velocities and I duplicate everything. So that's me. So these 4 are the same as these 4, as the same as these 4 in terms of velocities. So they sound like that. Also has the same type of automation with an EQ. Just like that. And then there's also this, which is a pizzicato from Nexus. Got it from Dance Orchestra. Goes like this. And then everything is just getting automated. And then it comes in and makes it sound somehow nice, you know. And then you come to the climax part of the song where I went to Hype and I needed another plug which is gonna play the same melody, and it goes like this. And I needed a lead from Hive. I just chose one of the leads here, and it's just gonna be something that's gonna come in like. And then I could hear that it needed some reverb, so I added more reverb onto it, just a lot of reverb like that. And that's it on the song. I think that's everything that I've added on the track. And guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And also go to odyssey.com or odyssey.site for some sample packs, whether free or premium. Make sure you get yourself some sample packs. I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace. I love you guys so much. I'm just going to play it from here.